Okay, today's February the 7th. What we're doing is early spring checks, trying to kind of push these bees along, trying to get the queens to start laying. So what we're going to do is put some Ultra Bee pollen patties in. It's high protein pollen, substitute pollen. I am pushing them just a little bit. They probably shouldn't start laying till the end of the month, but we're having some really unseasonable warm weather. So 77 degrees here in northeast Tennessee today. And it's going to cool back down. We still have some winter ahead of us, but I believe the bees are okay we're going to try to get the queens started the next week or so. We've had Ultra Bee dry pollen substitute doing community feeding here for the past week, and we've also got a 2-to-1 sugar syrup community feeder out, and just trying to get them to start up here a little bit. As you can see, this hive, we just added this top super on this little 5-frame nuke this week, but they are eating the dry sugar and some winter pro patty that I've got in here. These are actually eating these. They come from a Saskatraz queen that I ordered in last summer, and they're a very active little nuke. They work real early in the morning. They'll start flying at about 45 degrees outside, 45 degrees Fahrenheit, and so they're out doing their cleansing flights and hitting the feeders pretty early. Kind of impressive, but just having to keep an eye on their population. Hopefully they're not going out, getting paralyzed and dying on me. But so far I think the population of the hive is maintained pretty well. Take this little feeder off first. And the cluster's moved up a little bit to this top because there was a lot of good pollen and honey in this. But I'm going to go ahead and go down one and see exactly where the queen is. Kind of keeping an eye on her and see what she's doing. You can hear that hive's got a good bee population right now. Slow. Here's a girl. She just flew off. She had pollen sacs were full of the Ultra Bee. They are bringing in the Ultra Bee and packing it into cells along with the sugar syrup. I see a lot of that there in this frame. And no queen. Of course, no brood on that outside frame. Queen could easily have moved up, but I don't think so. Equal amount of bees in the bottom and top of this box. Nothing but a little bit of sugar syrup in there. That's not nectar, that's sugar syrup. It's too early in the year for them to be bringing nectar in, so they're definitely bringing stuff in from the feeder.
And what feeder is that?
Well, would be the community sugar syrup feeder that's behind us back there, about 100 yards. Marked out there in the center of that field, a lot of bee activity around it right now. So they're working hard on bringing that sugar syrup in here, which is good to see. I just don't want to feed them too much. They'll become nectar bound or sugar syrup bound. Right there she is. She's huge. They may be feeding her, getting her ready to start because she's actually gained some weight. Her abdomen has lengthened quite a bit this week. But all this right here is covered with, filled up with the sugar syrup, little bit of pollen. That's all that's Ultra Bee that they're bringing in, the pollen substitute. I'm going to lay this frame down and put her in a cage. just to protect her. Very bad time of the year to roll or lose a queen. I can just about guarantee you'll lose your colony of bees if that happens. Get her herded in there. She's a little crawly thing. She's just under a year old, so she's still a little bit new. We'll put her out there in the sun with her girls. We can do a little bit more detailed inspection. See if I can move some bees around here. Get the sun. Well, yep, she is laying. So we've got eggs on February the 7th. Not a big patch of brood, but it's got a lot of food. It's got the sugar syrup on one side and the ultra bee and a little bit of natural pollen. They are bringing in a little bit of dandelion pollen right now. But that is a good sign. That's about a quarter of a frame there. No bees on this side, so I really wouldn't expect to see any eggs underneath that in those cells. Just double check this frame one more time and the frame next to it. And those are definitely going to be the first eggs of the year. Simply as no other brood of any stage in this little 5-frame nuke. So those are the first bees of the year right there that she's laying. Well, and I do take that back. We have a little small patch of cat brood right there. So she has been laying a little bit, and that's good to see. There's just enough bees to take care of that amount of brood. She won't lay more than what she has worker bees to take care, or nurse bees to feed and nurse and cap the brood. But that's good. She's at least maintaining her population.